and I'm a professor of psychology at the University of Utah. Drivers who are text messaging or even talking on their cell phone suffer from something called inattention blindness, where something as obvious as a gorilla walking across the street, you're blind to it. You don't see it because your mind is so preoccupied or absorbed with the phone conversation or the text message that you just don't see the obvious thing that everybody else would see.
14 states already ban texting while driving, but that leaves 36 states where people on the road can turn an LOL into a great big OMG.
When I was 19, I was living at home with my parents in a small town in northern Utah, and one morning I left for work, and on my way to work I made a choice. I made a decision to text and drive, something that I had done before many times before this day. And on my way to work I was sending and receiving text messages when I steered across the center line and I struck another car. In this other car there were two men who were both killed on impact. Two men that were fathers, were husbands, that cared for their family, wanted the best for them. And because of my choice to text and drive, I took their lives. I changed the lives of these families. I changed my life forever.
And I remembered being so shocked that someone could be so selfish and irresponsible and kill my husband. You don't want to have to get up every morning thinking of a tragic accident that maybe you could have prevented. You don't want to live with that.
Here in Texas, we take our right to privacy and our liberty very seriously. So it's a balancing test for the legislature, our government, to decide how intrusive they want to be in individuals' lives.
My best friend's sister, she had a lot of friends, just not enough time. So she got really good at texting while driving. I mean, she was amazing. But ever since the accident, everything has changed. She still has a lot of friends, but now she has no time. Texting while driving, it's dumb and it's deadly.
Every time Chelsea pulls out of the driveway, my spine just tenses up. I don't feel afraid that I'm going to get into a car accident while texting because I feel like I'm a good enough texter. So to take it away from her, I don't know how to stop her from actually doing it. I wouldn't say that I lie to my mother when I say I'm not texting. I'd say maybe I exaggerate when I say I never text. I say, oh, Mom, you know I don't use the phone in the car.
Are you that arrogant and self-absorbed that you would say, even with that driving record, I'm going to continue to do this because I can? You don't have the right to do that. You may think you can, and you may think you need to be plugged in about whatever's happening at school and the latest gossip, but I'm driving on that street, my mother's driving on the streets, all of our families are driving on the streets, and we're not really concerned with you being plugged in.
He pulls out his cell phone and starts texting, and not just for a few seconds. For 6 minutes leading up to the crash, Perez was looking down, and when he finally focuses on the road, it's way too late. Now he's alert, and he knows he's in trouble.
We create the world we live in.